Hello everyone, welcome to a game from my childhood. Oh god, I thought that looked like a troll thing, that whatever the heck that was. Turns out it's a tree. This is Empire Earth. This is a game from my childhood that I remember being very similar to Age of Empires, but I thought at one point you could do more stuff than Age of Empires, and I really couldn't understand if I liked this more than Age of Empires or not, and I ended up not preferring this. Anyway, this is, I guess, kind of like a competitor to Age of Empires from the 90s. Empire Earth had 3 overall releases. I think the second release came out in like 2001 or so. I think this version, the original Empire Earth, came out in 1999. And then the third entry, Empire Earth 3, is apparently horrible. Absolutely horrible. But I picked this up on GOG. This is only $5. And if you've never played this before, it is, I don't know if you want to call this like a, like a pathetic copy of Age. However, there are a lot of similarities. You have almost the same resources. Really, the only thing I see that's different is there's iron, and then you still have stone, gold, wood, and food. But there's a lot of more ages, and they call these epics. So I'm in the caveman, prehistoric epic. And as time goes on, you're going to see a lot of these buildings change in style. And I think what's even really cooler is like the language that they speak evolves too, which is something Age of Empires 4 does. Overall, I didn't play a lot of this. I preferred Age to this. I'm playing on really high resource counts because when I played this in standard, it took a really long time just to age up. And training is really slow. Time has just kind of showed itself with this game. And I just wonder, like, could a game like this, be on the market today? Would a game where you're going around all of the ages from beginning of time to essentially futuristic era, would that be okay today? I think the answer is yeah, probably. But I think when Age of Empires really focuses on it being contained in certain, historical moments, that's really important for it too. I gotta find my opponent, actually. It's kind of a shame that this... Wait a second, I'm kind of confused. I hit the button to... Okay, now it says Stone Age, okay. So, they're a little bit of different language spoken here by my villagers. And they like to use kind of the same or similar naming for a lot of stuff. Like, instead of villagers, these are citizens. Instead of... these are obviously pumpkins, but in Age they'd be berries. Now it's a forage patch. Do they have a different name for trees? That'd be hilarious. What do they call it? Forest? Forest item? No, it literally says tree. Okay, well that's fine. I want to eventually just try to increase in the ages as fast as possible. Did I already build up barracks? I did. Okay, so it's over there. I don't think I'll need resources really anytime soon, so let's go ahead and build some buildings. From what I understand is the first Empire Earth is probably the best game. And I remember having this as a kid. This is when games came, and I'm dating myself a little bit, on physical CD cases, or boxes really. It was like the size of a cereal box, old PC games. And like what used to happen is like games would come with like big manuals, almost like novels. And this whole reason why I'm playing this started from a conversation I was talking with Gus over this, and I was like, the Empire Earth manual was actually pretty cool. I remember that. And it is kind of a shame that games don't really have that anymore. Okay, I don't think it's really all that clear on what's necessary for me to age up. I have a temple. I built the archery range. Do I need like a couple of houses maybe? Do I need to get any upgrades? It doesn't look like I can. There's some things that I'm just confused about. Like this one says transport at maximum. I don't know what that means. I don't actually see how we age up here. Make a couple of spearmen. I have a tower. You can get priests and prophets. I don't really know what the difference is. We have units here. How do I age up? I mean, I'll put a dock, I guess. We're right by the water. See, then you can say populate. I don't really understand what that means. Does that mean garrison? Okay, I clearly see fish here. Why can't I put a dock? Oh, there we go, right there. Wonder if it's required that you have to build a dock to age up. Like you have to build all of these buildings. I really don't know. Yeah, you do. Okay, that's interesting. So let's go ahead and go to the Copper Age. What I eventually want us to get is like all the way to like, you know, like World War I, World War II age. So I think that'd be really interesting. And I would actually say at some points this game can be a little ahead of Age of Empires in its design. I think, if memory serves me right, the first Age of Empires you only had male villagers, whereas this one you have male and female villagers. I don't know. I feel like the scope is obviously a lot bigger. I'm interested to see like how all of these military units change over time as well. We'll have to wait and see when we get to the next stage. You know, another thing too I noticed, instead of town center it says capital, and let's see here, upgrade to simple bowman. We're totally going to get that. We're going to upgrade our clubmen to macemen. I can kind of really appreciate the increasingly cool design of the architecture. Let's see. Can make, I guess, some sort of hero, more or less. Now, some resources you gather, and other ones you get right away. Like chopping down a tree, you get it right away, but like getting food, you have to drag to the settlement. I find all that interesting. Now, look at all of this stuff that we have. So I think these are wonders up here, and you need to have X amount of wonders to start a victory. And I think that's kind of apparent because they're all so expensive. I'm assuming a fortress is like a keep. University kind of is a, you know, explains for itself. Let's make a stable. I guess over here. I guess I'll tell everyone, these villagers, to get... I'll tell a fishing raft to start getting some of this fish here. So you can see my units are kind of... You can really... Holy cow, you can zoom in to an unhealthy level. Look at all that. I bet you back in the 90s that made graphics cards explode, huh? Alright, so I'm unsure if we gotta build all the buildings to age up again. A granary, I'm assuming we just build farms here. That actually it does look like it. Let me actually continue to make some villagers. And I struggle to see like what my queue's at. I guess this little 5 right here is what that is. Oh, here we go. Let's hope I don't lose this. Looks like I am. Actually, maybe not. No, I'm gonna win that pretty well. I gotta say, I mean, it's not a bad RTS at all. It does a lot right. Okay, it had an autosave. All right, whatever. You know, that's really interesting. Look at all that. Look at all that food as well. Holy cow. Oh, jeez. That's not good. I don't know. I forget which ones are all my buildings here. I don't know what a oh, no, I have a temple. University, I guess. Let's get some upgrades. Yeah, no duh, I lost that. So I guess the granary is kind of OP. I mean, look at all this. No, that's actually kind of cool. I kind of wish Age of Empires would do that, where you're like, get 8 villagers, right? Because it's the same layout, and have them all build everything all at once. I actually gotta say, I kind of like that. I'm gonna make my heroes. Something, the ground is shaking over here. Wait a second, is there an earthquake happening? Are you kidding me? There's actually an earthquake happening. All right, whatever. I mean, I don't know what you want me to say. That's just ridiculous. And that can only happen to me, I swear to you. All right. Well, I didn't know that naturally occurring events are part of the game. Interesting, I guess. I guess I'll take one line of sight. Let's have everyone build this. Can I age up? I can. So we're going to go now to the Bronze Age. I mean, that's kind of cool, I guess. I think it's weird that you harvest food from horses right here. I mean, I guess, you know, whatever. There's no idle villager button from what I can see. Oh, yes, there is. Idle citizen, there you go. See, and then they go to the gold. I find that interesting is... Huh. There he goes. Let's, I want to see all my buildings. No, not that. This, please. Alright, so now we're in the Copper Age. I don't think I see any new buildings here. So I wonder what we need to do. Okay, you can build walls. Okay, cool. I kind of just messed it up. Now, can you build a gate? That's the question. I said this last time. Well, that recording's not going to see the light of day, but when I was recording earlier, I had mentioned, I was like, all the buildings look like inflatable bouncy houses. You know what I mean? From like when you were a kid, just the way that they are built. It's kind of funny, but you know, I guess it works. See, I wish like when I highlight it, it would tell me what it did. Like, I don't really know what a settlement does. One of these, okay, that's my university. I'm still very confused. I don't even know. Okay, so yeah, I am going up in the next stage. I'm just not patient enough. I apologize. We're not in the next age. I don't think it can build gates. Which is very similar to how Age of Empires 1 worked. You couldn't build gates. That's okay. Okay, so now we're clearly in the next stage. I can make a siege factory. Can you imagine, like, designing the balance of this? I feel like that sounds exhausting. Upgrade to hero Alexander the Great. Now that's cool. Oh, no, I'm getting attacked at my base. Crap, crap, crap. I didn't see that. I apologize, all my villagers dying. Oh, and he's on the water as well. Was that a transport ship, maybe? I'm not saying this is difficult, but this is on the easy difficulty, so I'm surprised that the AI is this aggressive. University, +1 university range. I don't know what that means. Chariot archers, let's go. Elephant archers, let's go as well. Okay, so there is some work that we need to do to get to the next stage here. Let's see. Was it the siege workshop? Yes. Let's cancel that. And let's put that here. A more defendable position. I mean, again, I don't know what the settlements do, but, you know, make my day. Go ahead and take all that out. I don't really, hate to say I don't really care. Okay, here's my military. Is there an A move command? There's unit behavior and patrolling. That's the siege workshop that, okay. You can get mangonels, very cool. I don't know what that is. That doesn't sound good. I don't like that. Let's take all that out. Any other buildings here that I'm missing? I don't think I have a hospital, so let's build that. Oh, my villagers are getting attacked over here? That's not very nice. Let's make some archers. This guy's, well, he's not nice. Short sword, yeah. Some of those. Oh, another earthquake right on all my stuff. What an earthquake happens to him? Here we go. Next stage. The epic, the Dark Age. Oh, yep, there it goes. Bye, University. I feel like that is so unnecessary. I'm actually kind of struggling here, believe it or not. Alright, so all those guys are dead. Let's go over here. See, it's getting to the point where I'm not really certain on what the heck I'm even losing. I mean, I know I'm losing vills all the way around town. Oh, my villagers are dead. That granary would have been nice if it didn't just, like, auto-die as soon as I, built it, you know. That building's on fire. Somehow the easiest AI is really handing it to me here.
With all my heart.
It sounds like a skill issue. Somehow I have a man over here.
Yes, my lord. Certainly.
Let's repair. At least the HP doesn't continuously go down. Let's see. Yeah, we're gonna upgrade our archers. Where are you going, sir?
Attack with sharpened steel.
I get, you know, it really is my fault for building too close to the shoreline there. These earthquakes are ridiculous, I will say that. I just don't really want to run out of food. Let's see, I lost my university, so let's rebuild that.
As you
And
wish.
hope another earthquake doesn't just blow it up.
Yes, my lord. Certainly.
Yes.
So Tab is Idleville.
As you wish.
We're researching the... Okay, so we are now in the Dark Age. Which is interesting. I guess that's when... It sounds like a lot of when Age of Empires kind of just starts. What do I need?
Yes, my lord. Certainly.
I'm confused now.
Who can I kill? For God and country. Who can I kill? Yes, my lord.
It likes to give you new buildings, but honestly, I don't see new buildings. Sometimes I wonder if it's a cumulative building amount. But I don't know about that either. Okay, now we're gonna go into the Middle Age. Honestly, can't really say a whole lot about what's going on in this age. I haven't noticed anything.
Certainly.
I really want to get, like I said, I really want to get into the
As you
World
wish.
War One, World War II, modern era.
As you wish.
Even with these high amount of... Oh, goodness, I'm out of food.
Yes, my lord.
I need to build that granary. Which I will put there.
Yes, my lord. Certainly.
Certainly.
As you wish. Yes, my lord. Certainly.
Yes, as you wish.
They're also speaking more English.
Yes, my lord. As you wish. Yes, my lord. Certainly. As
Yes.
you wish.
Certainly.
So I think now that the granary's done, we're going to be building the farms.
Ready, Bono. Attack with sharpened steel.
And then we'll be farming all this food. It's interesting how quickly you run out
Yes, my lord.
of supplies in this mode. I feel like I haven't done anything that crazy.
Yes, as you wish. Certainly.
All right, so I'm now building a wall to protect my men. All right, so here's the Middle Ages. Still getting attacked from afar. Looks like everybody is gathering food. That's fantastic. Let's get an upgrade where we increase that amount.
Yeah.
And the walls are looking pretty good too. I like the look of these walls. Well, unfortunately, I'm kind of in the range of a lot of his ships by where a lot of my food is gathered. I think he did that probably on purpose. The food gather rate is so bad.
Yeah.
You need a lot of... You just kind of need a lot of land to drop a granary.
Okay. Who can I kill? Archers, forward.
I still have Alexander the Great, which is pretty cheddarful.
Yes. Yeah. Way.
Yes.
Build up this farm here
Right away. Okay.
and get our resources going. Well, the game crashed while I was playing, so that's absolutely cheddarful. Well, that's not the ending that I was hoping for, but I guess it's the ending you're gonna get, because I hate to say it, but I cannot be arsed replaying for an hour to get back to where I was and I guess that's my fault for not saving as well. But that's Empire Earth. I played it in 2023. It's a little rough around the edges, but I can see why people enjoyed it back in the day and why it could have been taken as a serious competitor to Age of Empires back in the 90s. If you're new to the channel, well, we love RTS games, including Halo Wars and Age of Empires, so if you enjoy that, there's plenty of that content there on the channel. And check out our Discord server, where you can chat with other like-minded RTS dorks, such as myself in there. All right, that's going to do it for me. Thank you all so much for watching, everybody. And I'll see you, James.